there, I'm Anna. It's really wonderful to see all of you here. 4 years ago, I was a regular suburban mom raising my two kids, Jack and Margaret, in Vienna, and I was also working part-time. One day, on the second day of school, I let both kids go out and play with some friends in a warm rain, and only one kid came home. My son Jack fell into a creek in the neighborhood and was swept away. You know, I didn't want to survive, and I know you can probably understand that. So I certainly couldn't have ever imagined actually going on and thriving after such enormous loss. But I had a child at home to take care of. I had a caring community that just was lifting me up. And I also had this little feeling inside that it was like a spark. And that spark was telling me that even in my most depleted state, somehow, maybe, I could help others. I didn't know what that meant, but I was open to it. So how I did that was through sharing what raw, real grief is really like. And if you have grieved before, you probably know what I'm talking about. I got out there and I just busted myths, like the myth that it's not healthy to talk about someone who's died, or the myth that grief lasts one calendar year. You may have faced hardships in your life. You can't get a group of women like this together in a room and not have lots of stories of lots of hard things. And I want to acknowledge that. But you know what? You may have also found that sometimes some sort of fruit springs out of that. It's different for everyone. But maybe the fruit is wisdom, or a changed perspective, a new mission. It could be greater faith, or a new vision for your life. In my case, what sprung out of it unexpectedly was a book. So this is a book I wrote called Rare Bird. And you know what? If you have any insight, if you gained any insight from going through something really hard, I would just say you earned that. And it came at a very, very high price. So don't waste it. Share it. I would say someone, maybe in this room, maybe beyond this room, maybe out on the internet, someone could benefit from knowing what you know now. Thanks.